Hello, my name is Jyotilakshmi, and today we are going to discuss about who was Alan Turing. From this slide we can see that Alan Turing was the father of artificial intelligence, highest distinction in computer science, which is equivalent to Nobel Prize of Computing, is named as the Turing Award. Now there is an award which is the Turing Award, and this award is equivalent to Nobel Prize of Computing. So this is a picture of Alan Turing, who was the father of AI, and this was the Enigma machine. Now what is Enigma machine? It is an encryption device developed in Germany and used in the early to mid 20th century to protect commercial, diplomatic and military communication. Now, during the Second World War, Turing worked for the Government Code and Cypherschool at Bletchley Park, Britain's code-breaking centre that produced ultra-intelligence. Now from these lines we can see that during the World War II, Turing worked for the Government Code and Cypherschool, and this centre taught about the breaking of code that produced ultra-intelligence. For a time he held For a time he led Hut-8, the section that was responsible for German naval cryptanalysis. Here he devised a number of techniques for speeding the breaking of German ciphers, including improvements to the pre-war Polish Bombay method, an electromechanical machine that could find settings for the Enigma machine. So Alan Turing devised a number of techniques where the breaking of German ciphers with great speediness were taught, and where improvements to the pre-war Polish Bombay method was done. And Polish Bombay method was an electromechanical device that could find settings for the Enigma machine. Now this slide shows the Alan Turing's creations. One is the Bombay machine, as you can see in the picture, and the another is Enigma cipher machine. Now let's talk about who was Alan Turing. Alan Mathison Turing was an English mathematician, computer scientist, logician, cryptanalyst, philosopher, and theoretical biologist. So from here we can see that he was a great man with talent, and he was an English mathematician, he was a computer scientist, he was a philosopher, and etc. Turing was highly influential in the development of theoretical computer science, providing a formalization of the concept of algorithm and computation with the Turing machine, which can be considered a model of a general purpose computer. So Turing was a man with talents, and he was always working for the development of theoretical computer science, which provides a formalization of the concept of algorithm and computation with the Turing machine. Turing is widely considered to be the father of theoretical computer science and artificial intelligence. So from here we can see, we have already talked about that Turing was considered to be the father of computer science and also artificial intelligence. This is a picture of Alan Turing. And so the fourth point, Turing played a crucial role in cracking intercepted coded messages that enabled the Allies to defeat the Nazis in many crucial engagements, including the Battle of the Atlantic, and in so doing helped win the war. So with the help of the help of the machine that Turing built, it was very useful for breaking the codes of the messages during the world wars. Due to the problems of counterfactual history, it is hard to estimate the precise effect ultra-intelligence had on the war, but at the upper end it has been estimated that this work shortened the war in Europe by more than 2 years and saved over 14 million lives. So with the help of the machine, the codes were cracked, and it was a great step towards ultra-intelligence, and this helped in shortening the war in Europe by more than 2 years, and it saved over 14 million lives. So from this picture, we will see what Turing quoted. A computer would deserve to be called intelligent if it could deceive a human into believing that it was a human. So it was quoted by Alan Turing. Science is a differential equation, religion is a boundary condition. I propose to consider the question, can machines think? So we can see from the lines that Alan Turing was continuously working for the development of theoretical computer, and he was continuously working for the development of artificial intelligence by he was always working on how so that machines, that one day in future machines can also think like human and they can perform like human. So here is a picture where it is shown, where it is pointed out at every point, where it points out how he was talented, and it is shown here that Alan Turing was a computer scientist, he was a mathematician, he was a father of AI, he was a philosopher, he was a logician, and he helped in breaking the Enigma code of Germany during World War II. Now, a Turing test is a method of inquiry in artificial intelligence for determining whether or not a computer is capable of thinking like a human being. So there is a test called Turing test, and it is a method of inquiry in the field of AI, and it is used to detect whether a computer is capable of thinking like a human being. And this test was named after Alan Turing, who was the founder of Turing Test and an English computer scientist, cryptanalyst, mathematician, and theoretical biologist. I hope you came to know about a lot about Alan Turing. So you will get to know about what he discovered and how he helped in the growth of artificial intelligence, and what artificial has helped in the present day world, and how it will take over in the future day world. Those will be taught.